Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'm joined by my colleagues Pieter and Nina. We are SCSP's energy team. In honor of the inaugural meeting of the Commission on the Scaling of Fusion Energy, which will take place on September 25th, we wanted to discuss public spending on fusion energy. We find that it's all over the place. In today's newsletter, in particular, we try to provide an accounting of where the money actually goes. The primary vehicle for fusion spending in the United States is the Department of Energy's Fusion Energy Sciences program, which received $790 million in funding this year. However, much of the budget allocation is ineffective. For instance, roughly 1/3 of the budget goes toward Pieter, a multinational fusion collaboration based in France, which is 4 times over budget and won't begin operations until 2039. Another third of the budget goes toward D3D and NSTXU, 2 tokamaks that the US built between the 1980s and the 1990s, which are likely no longer on the path toward commercialization.
Fortunately, it isn't all bad news. There are a number of items in the budget that reflect a different, better approach to fusion commercialization. For example, the 5 facilities will be labs run by the DOE, which will do the critical testing required for startups actually to progress to the next step. Another example is the Milestone Program, which will provide funding and public investment to promising fusion companies that hit rigorous technical objectives. Unfortunately, only a small share of $415 million authorized for this program at Congress has actually been appropriated. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that not all the money that goes to fusion comes from FES. For example, ARPA-E, which is the DOE's DARPA, has fusion money, and the 2022 fusion breakthrough that took place in Dawn's Livermore National Lab was in fact run and managed by DOE's nuclear weapons program.
If the US wants to actually scale fusion, we need better prioritization of spending and an overall strategy. The latter is the objective for the Commission on the Scaling of Fusion Energy, hosted by SCSP and co-chaired by Senator Maria Cantwell, Senator Jim Risch, and SCSP CEO Eli Bayraktari. Other commissioners include directors of national labs, former DOE leadership, and the CEOs of fusion companies CFS and Helion. The Commission will work together over the next year to develop a strategy for the US to scale fusion and to beat China in the race to fusion. The Commission will meet for the first time next week on Capitol Hill. Please look forward to updates, papers, and briefings as the Commission progresses.